girl children that are going through the most, you guys. This is like very exciting. Like starting your period is a very exciting part of womanhood. And with the struggles that some people are going through, some people start resenting going for their period. So please buy it. Hello and welcome back to Conversations with Miss Tsu, and thank you so much for tuning in. For those who are joining us for the first time, please don't forget to subscribe, like and comment. And for the day ones, the ones that have had my back from day one, thank you, you guys. I really appreciate you. You know the drill. Comment, like, knock yourselves out, right? Okay, so let's just jump into today's topic. Today's topic is about giving. It's titled "A Little Act of Kindness Goes a Long Way." So what happened just before the quarantine is me and my friend went shopping. We went shopping for like the lockdown, just so that we can have all the essentials and everything before the lockdown. So while we were in the shop, my friend kept going like, I feel so guilty having to buy all these things. And I kept ignoring her. Like seriously, I was just trying to mind my own trolley and make sure that we get out of the shop because it was really packed. And so when we got out, while we were packing like our stuff in the car, then I asked her and I said, what makes you feel bad when you're buying your grocery? Like, why would you feel bad? You work hard and you live comfortably because you work hard. And then she said, you know what, in as much as I work hard and I deserve what I have, I feel bad because there's so many people who do not have these things, so many people that are less fortunate, so many people that will go a full day without a meal on the table. And I just feel like when I buy the luxuries, I just feel a little bad. And when she said that, it got me thinking. I started thinking about a lot of things, and while I was driving home, I decided I'm just going to do this. I'm just going to shoot a video and I'm going to talk about it. We're going to come up with ideas that will assist us to assist those who are lacking, those who are less fortunate, those brothers and sisters that don't have it together. So I came up with like eight or nine ideas. I'm just going to run them down and then we're just going to discuss them, right? Good. So the first one is our relatives. You guys, there are so many of our relatives that are struggling right now, and we're still with the home quarantine. They don't even know where their next meal is gonna come from, but we know them. Let's not turn a blind eye, you guys. Let's look at them. Let's help them. Let's assist them where we can, be it groceries, be it Eco Cash. You can just send the money via Eco Cash. You can just do something like house them. There's so many of us with room in our houses, and we know of relatives that are struggling with rentals and stuff. So please don't ignore your brother. Be your brother's keeper, be your sister's keeper, be your relative's keeper. Just make sure that you do not turn a blind eye. Just assist where you can. And then, you know the saying, you guys, charity begins at home. You can't even start looking at going to orphanages or children's homes or disabled Jairos Jiri to assist before you start assisting the people in your family. So you guys, charity begins at home. You know the people that are not having it all together, the people that are struggling. Just assist someone, just do something, right? Good. Second one. The second one is school fees. Okay, when I say school fees, I am talking about those children that are constantly being chased from school because they're not paying fees. We know them, you guys, in our community, in our churches, in our homes, even back Kumusha, like the rural area. We know there are people that are struggling to pay fees for their kids. There are children who are taking care of children. We know children that are orphaned, that are taking care of their brothers and sisters because they have no choice. We know of anagogo, the grannies that are taking care of Vazukuru. They don't even have a job, you guys. And you know Zim is tight. If you don't have anyone assisting you, you are in trouble. And let's look out for people like that, you guys. Let's look out for people like that. I was challenged by my young sister. She's only 16, but when she gets her allowance, like her monthly allowance from our parents, you know what she does? she takes that money and she pays for like school fees for 3 children. Like, you guys, that's her choosing to forgo pizza or choosing to forgo airtime so that she can assist somebody else. It really challenged me, and I thought to myself, you know what, school fees sometimes in government, it's up around 200-300 bond, and you guys, 300 bond is like pizza. Yeah, it's like a mega pizza, I think. So why can't you just forgo 1 pizza per month and then you assist someone by giving them education? And then the third thing that we could do, still on school, on education, we can pay for examination fees. You guys, examination fees have hiked so much that some people can't even afford to write the subjects that they want to write. There are people out there in our churches, in our community, who are struggling to pay for fees. And then we're still, when they want to write exams, they have to write like 5 subjects because that's what they can afford. If you know someone, you guys, please, or even you can reach out to the schools, like the authorities at the schools, the headmasters, the BSS, the teachers. They know these students that are struggling. If you just reach out to your local school, to the school in your rural areas, and then ask for the names of the children that are struggling, and then you can assist 1 or 2, it'll make a difference. Like, seriously, when you assist someone, it's like you're answering somebody's prayer, and something that you might take lightly that you'll be doing, it would be like a whole big thing when you do it, because some people don't even know who to ask. Some people don't even know where to go to get assistance. So when you assist them, you are really answering their prayers. And you know how what the Bible says. It says, given it shall be given. You're made a blessing so that you can bless others. So please just assist. And then the fourth one, our clothes. You guys, we all have those old clothes that don't fit because we've gained a size or 2. Yes. Or clothes that we've never worn, clothes we've bought but we never found something to pair them with. Or our old clothes that we no longer want to wear. Please don't keep your clothes in the closet if you don't wear them. Please don't keep them in the closet if they're like a size is smaller or bigger than you. Give them away, you guys. There are people out there that are struggling to just get clothes. People don't even buy clothes. There are people that are not even buying clothes. Like uniforms. There are children that are struggling to just get a uniform to put on and go to school in uniform. And we've got our children that have grown out of their uniforms. You can take those uniforms, you guys. You can take them to children's homes. You can take them to schools. You can take them kumusha. People know people who do not have it all together. Speaking of which, do you know there are children, primary kids, okay, secondary kids, we might say they've grown and they can handle, they can endure. But just imagine a grade 1, a grade 2, traveling for 10 kilometers to go to school, barefooted. You guys, just the thought of it breaks my heart. And I'm saying we've got our children who've outgrown their school shoes. Just take those shoes, you guys. It will make a difference, a huge difference. Take those schools, be it slops, be it school shoes, be it techies, any type of shoe. Right now we are about to enter into winter, and winter is the worst. Just imagine having to walk without any shoes, walking for 10 kilometers. Those children go through the most, you guys, and you assisting them, you are just being like an angel in their life. Yes. The next one is groceries. We need to assist when we can, you guys. Right now during the lockdown, some people, we are actually having enough, more than enough. Like, we get to the extent of throwing out expired food. You guys, before your food expires, you can tell your cupboard is full, but you're not going to use it all. What you have, just give. We all don't have enough money to be buying the whole truck of milli mel to give out. But then what you do have, you guys, that sugar, that matemba, that packet of rice, That's 10 kg of mealie meal. Yes, just give it out, you guys. Books. You guys, I remember when my child was in grade 1, we used to buy those Sunrise books for them. Like every Sunrise 1, and then we buy Sunrise 2, we buy. But there are parents that cannot afford that. There are parents, even Kumusha schools, that have probably started giving up on like supplying books to children because they don't have books. We have books in our houses. Any book, a novel, a Sunrise, ventures in mathematics, just give it out to the schools, you guys. Donate the books to the schools, donate the books to communities, donate books to churches, even children's homes. These people will really, really appreciate. I know of a saying that educate a child, educate a nation. And you guys, we know, okay fine, I could have changed the statement a little bit because it says educate a girl child, educate a nation, but still you guys, just giving out those books really, really would mean a lot to someone. Our future pilots are just waiting for you to give them the books. Our future presidents, our future, the ones that are going to find the cure to these diseases that have just been giving us, harassing us. These doctors are there and they're waiting for these books. So if you donate, you're donating for the good of the world, for the good of our society, for the good of our economy, right? Okay, donate a pad. There's so many girl children that are going through the most, you guys. They don't have pads to use. They use cloths, they use t-shirts. Sometimes kids don't even go to school when they're on their periods. They don't go to school because they can't afford to buy a pad. They can't afford to get the necessary resources so that they can go through their period properly. This is like very exciting. Like starting your period is a very exciting part of womanhood. And with the struggles that some people are going through, some people start resenting going for their period. So please, please, please just buy one packet of pads. There are so many organizations, so many foundations, so many women and men that are doing this, that are donating pads. So if you want to partner, I will leave the links and the phone numbers and the people and the organizations in the description box so that you guys can just look for one that you want to partner with and then give out these pads. Donate a pad, please, and help and assist a girl child. And then we've got service. You guys, sometimes people can say we are not we are not blessed financially, so we can't really assist financially. But then it's okay. What you do have, you can give. When we talk about service, we talk about going to old people's home, sweeping for them, going to prisons, assisting them, going there, praying with them, just being there. When we talk about service, we also talk about a visit, a phone call, cleaning up, just being there, giving your effort and your time to the ones that need it. Imagine, I spoke to this man once and he was saying that he stays alone with his cat. He doesn't even have any relatives left. They've died and he's alone. Just imagine visiting such a person. That person would really, really, really appreciate, and it really, really goes a long way. And let's not even talk about the kids at the children's home. You just, one Sunday after church, just put your kids in the car and then drive off to your nearest orphanage or to your nearest children's home. Get there, play ball with those children. They will really, really appreciate you. Don't even need to bring them anything. Of course, if you can, it's welcome. But then if you can't, just being there, asking them how they are, asking them about school, playing with them, running around, those kids really, really appreciate you. You should see their little faces. They just light up. And by so doing, you are giving to them. You are giving to the less fortunate because they need us. Every person needs another person's interaction. They might be there in the children's home with other children, but then when the world comes inside their home and just interacts with them, it just makes a big, big difference. And please, please, please make a difference in someone's life. Michael Jackson says that the change begins with you. He says you have to look into the mirror and talk to the man in the mirror so that we can make a better world for you and for me. And some people might say, well, people never say thank you. But then, you know what? This is one thing that I've learned in life, that there is one person, no, not one person, one being, the creator. People might say that, well, some people don't appreciate. Some people don't even appreciate the help that we give them. Well, okay, guess what? You don't even need a thank you from those people, because the one who rewards, the one who sees all, has seen the good deed that you've done and will definitely reward you. Thank you so much, you guys, for watching. I hope I have encouraged someone. I hope I have moved someone, as I was also moved by my friend. I was also moved by my sister. I was also moved by a lot of people who do these good deeds. We can't all be Angelina Jolie and adopt children in our homes, but we can do something. It's the change begins with you. The change begins with me. Thank you. See you next time. Bye bye.